about 9 p.m., a group of citizens from the Cherry Tree Lane community of Fort Park, Clarendon, were assembled at a car wash playing bingo when a group of men approached and opened fire, killing 8 persons, including an 8-year-old boy and 3 females. 9 persons, including a 1-year and 9-month-old baby, were shot and injured and are at the hospital. It is an unfortunate and brutal incident, one that I think borders on terrorism, because I think this act is to instill fear and to intimidate the community. The police is committed to ensure that justice is done, and we are using all our resources to ensure that the perpetrators are found and face justice. We are at an early stage of our investigation. The scene is currently being processed. Consequently, I will not say much more, but we promise this country and this nation that we are going to get to the bottom of this, and those who are responsible will face justice.
Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have a breaking news coming out of the parish of Clarendon, where one of the main suspects in Sunday's deadly shooting in Cherry Tree Lane in Fort Park in Clarendon is now deceased. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So we'll start off with the breaking news. A man suspected of being a shooter in Sunday's Cherry Tree Lane massacre was fatally shot by police this afternoon during an operation carried out in Asburn store in Clarendon. The dropout man has now been identified as Steve Simmet, otherwise called Thika or Fly Brain. Reports are that members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF and Fugitive Apprehension Team and the Clarendon Operational Support Team went to a location in Asburn store in search of Simmet and other men who were suspected of being involved in the Cherry Tree Lane drop house. It is further reported that during the operation, there was a confrontation and Simmet was shot and injured. He was taken to the Maypen Hospital where he was pronounced you know what. The matter has been reported to the Independent Commission of Investigation, INDICOM, who have begun an investigation. Police said Simmet was suspected of being involved in numerous contract takeouts and other illicit activities in Clarendon and other parishes. He was a prime suspect in relation to Sunday's shooting, which left 8 people drop out and 9 others injured. Among the casualties was a 7-year-old boy, while a baby of 1 year and 8 months was injured. He was wanted by the Maypen police for a dropout for some time and was a person of interest in several other dropouts investigation, the police said. Wednesday's operation, according to authorities, was part of a recently launched joint security operation led by the JCF in collaboration with the Jamaica Defense Force, JDF, and the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, MOCA, with a mission to identify, apprehend, and bring the perpetrators to justice and to restore normalcy to the affected communities. The police are reminding suspects to surrender peacefully when they are being apprehended and not to challenge members of the security forces. Job well done by the security forces. Now, people, we'll move on. Deported fugitive charged with multiple dropouts in Kingston. So we'll get into the latest report. Shadine Mackenzie, a 36-year-old painter from Sunlight Street in Kingston 13, who was recently deported from the Dominican Republic, has been charged with multiple dropouts and other serious crimes following his return to Jamaica. Mackenzie was also known as Philippine, had been on the West Kingston Police Most Wanted list for nearly a decade before his capture. Mackenzie was apprehended by authorities in the Dominican Republic last month after arriving on a flight from Haiti. He was subsequently deported to Jamaica on July 27. Shortly after his arrival, Mackenzie was charged with the dropout of 29-year-old Damian Beaneman Cummings, who was gunned down on Sunlight Street in Kingston 13 on June 22nd, 2021. In addition to the dropout charge, Mackenzie faces charges of possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. This week, Mackenzie was further implicated in another dropout. On Tuesday, he was charged with the dropout of 36-year-old Richard Walker, who was shot and taken out on December 3, 2016 along Ramsey Avenue in Kingston 13. Mackenzie now faces additional charges of wounding with intent related to the incident. Head of the Kingston Western Division, Senior Superintendent SSP Michael Phipps, highlighted Mackenzie's arrest as a significant victory for law enforcement. Mackenzie was placed on our wanted list since 2016. However, he managed to flee our shores, but our relentless effort in pursuing him continued. With the support of our international partners, we were able to track and apprehend him, SSP Phipps said. SSP Phipps also emphasized the ongoing commitment of the police to apprehend individuals linked to major crimes within the division. Our efforts to pursue and arrest wanted persons within the division will continue, and we have the support of our international partners, so we are able to pursue them wherever they go, he added. The charges against Mackenzie stem from two brutal incidents in 2021. Dropouts of Damian Cummings. Police reported that Cummings was ambushed by three gunmen around 1 p.m. He was shot multiple times in the upper body, and the assailants fled on foot. 16 9mm and 4 5.6 pen casings were recovered from the crime scene. Job well done again by the security forces. Please leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.